Today, we're exploring how your nervous system plays a powerful role in burning fat faster. Everything in this video is backed by real science, research, and experts who've spent years studying the human body. Most people talk about fat loss in terms of calories in versus calories out. That's true and important. But there's a lot more happening behind the scenes that most people don't know about. Your nervous system, which includes your brain, spinal cord, and all the nerves connecting to your organs and tissues, actually controls how your body decides to burn fat. This is a huge piece of the fat loss puzzle that often gets overlooked. Let's start with the basics. Fat loss is about two main things: mobilizing fat from fat cells and then burning it for energy. Fat in your body exists in different forms, mainly white fat, which stores energy, and brown fat, which burns energy to create heat. When your body wants to burn fat, it first has to release fatty acids from the fat cells into your bloodstream. This process is called fat mobilization. After fat is mobilized, your cells, especially muscle cells, take those fatty acids and burn them in tiny powerhouses called mitochondria. This burning process is called fat oxidation or fat utilization. So, how does your nervous system fit into this? The key signal that tells fat cells to release fatty acids and your mitochondria to burn fat is a hormone called adrenaline or epinephrine. This hormone is released both from your adrenal glands, located on top of your kidneys, and directly from nerves that connect to your fat tissue. Here's the cool part. Adrenaline released by these nerves acts locally on the fat cells. That means your body can specifically target fat burning where it's needed most. This also means your actions and environment can influence how much adrenaline your nerves release to your fat and how much fat you burn. One of the most effective ways to get these nerves firing and releasing adrenaline is through movement. But it doesn't have to be heavy exercise. Even subtle movements throughout the day, like fidgeting, shifting in your chair, tapping your foot, or standing up often, can dramatically increase fat burning. This idea came from research going back to the 1960s and 70s, where scientists noticed some people could eat a lot without gaining weight. Turns out, those people were natural fidgeters. They moved a lot without thinking about it. Modern studies have confirmed that this low-level movement burns a significant amount of calories and helps offset overeating. So, if you're someone who doesn't like formal exercise, try increasing your everyday movement. Stand up often, pace while on the phone, tap your fingers or legs. These small actions add up and stimulate adrenaline release from your fat innervating nerves, boosting fat mobilization and oxidation. Now let's talk about another powerful fat-burning trigger: shivering. When your body gets cold, your muscles involuntarily shake or shiver to generate heat. This muscle activity stimulates nerves to release adrenaline, which in turn triggers your brown fat to burn more calories. Brown fat is a special type of fat, packed with mitochondria. Unlike white fat, which mainly stores energy, brown fat burns energy to produce heat. This thermogenic effect helps keep you warm in cold environments. Shivering boosts brown fat activity, increasing your overall calorie burn. A recent study showed that when you shiver, your muscles release a molecule called succinate. Succinate acts like fuel for brown fat, telling it to crank up its fat-burning engines. So shivering doesn't just burn calories from the muscle movement itself. It also kickstarts brown fat to burn even more. If you want to try using cold exposure to boost fat burning, it's important to do it safely. Jumping into freezing water without preparation can be dangerous. Start with water that's cool but not shockingly cold. Enough to make you uncomfortable and trigger shivering, but not so cold that it overwhelms your system. Here's a simple protocol. Get into the cool water or cold shower until you start to shiver. Then get out, but don't dry off. Wait 1 to 3 minutes, then get back in to start shivering again. Repeat this in and out cycle 2 or 3 times per session, about 1 to 3 times a week. This approach keeps your body responsive to cold, avoiding adaptation that would reduce the fat-burning benefits. Over time, these cold exposures can increase your metabolism and encourage fat loss. Now let's talk about exercise and how it fits into fat burning through the nervous system and adrenaline. There are 3 main types of exercise to know. 1. Sprint interval training. Short bursts, 8 to 30 seconds of all-out effort, like sprinting, followed by rest. 2. High-intensity interval training. Moderate to high effort, 60 to 240 seconds, like fast cycling or running intervals. 3. Moderate intensity continuous training. Steady cardio like jogging, biking, or swimming for 20 to 60 minutes. If your goal is to burn more fat, exercising on an empty stomach, called fasted training, can help. When fasted, your insulin levels are low, which encourages your body to switch to burning fat earlier during exercise. For shorter workouts, under 90 minutes, it doesn't seem to matter much if you eat beforehand or not. But for longer, moderate intensity exercise, being fasted can help you burn more fat after about 90 minutes. If you're doing high-intensity workouts like sprints or weightlifting, fasted exercise can help you burn more fat sooner. Starting with intense exercise and finishing with moderate cardio in a fasted state is a smart fat-burning strategy. That said, if you need to eat before exercising to feel good or have energy, that's okay too. The best workout is the one you can stick with consistently. Adrenaline is the link here again. High-intensity exercise triggers more adrenaline release from nerves, signaling fat cells to release fat. Low or moderate intensity exercise triggers less adrenaline, so fat burning is lower. Let's look at some natural substances that help increase adrenaline and fat burning. Caffeine is the most common. Taking about 100 to 400 milligrams, roughly 1 to 2 cups of coffee, 30 to 40 minutes before exercise can boost fat oxidation and help you burn more fat during your workout. Another interesting compound is yerba mate, a plant-based drink that increases a hormone called GLP-1. GLP-1 helps your body burn fat more efficiently by encouraging fat mobilization and oxidation. Some prescription drugs like semaglutide also target GLP-1 to help with fat loss, but these should only be used under medical supervision. Lowering your insulin through diet also supports fat burning. Whether you follow low-carb, keto, intermittent fasting, or another plan, the key is sticking to what works for you and keeps insulin low. Low insulin means your body can mobilize and burn fat more easily. Thanks for listening and staying curious about the science behind fat loss.